So we're going to start in Sukhasana, but I am going to talk for a little bit before we get started today. So if there's another seat that's a little more comfortable, feel free to take that seat. And then before we actually start class, you can switch and come into Sukhasana, which is legs crossed, an easy seat. So take your time, just find something that's comfortable. If Sukhasana is comfortable in your body, you can go ahead and take that now. Settling in for a moment, you can close your eyes, just so you can open your ears a little bit more. Soften your breath, soften your body, arrive in this space. So before we start our actual physical practice, I just want to run through Patanjali's 8 limbs of yoga. So Patanjali was one of the first people to write down and codify the practice of yoga. So in his book, the Yoga Sutras, he discusses the 8 limbs of yoga. Really quickly, I'll just run through them. Over the next few weeks, I hope to touch on a few of these a little more deeper. So the first limb is yama. Yamas are ethical practices. They're sort of moral codes for us to live by. Second limb are the niyamas. Those are personal practices, practices you can do for yourself to stay clean, to stay content, etc. There are 5 yamas and there are 5 niyamas. The third limb are asanas, our physical postures, our poses. Fourth limb, pranayama. Pranayama is breath work. It's moving your life force around inside of you. Fifth limb, pratyahara, sense withdrawal or sense control. Sixth limb, dharana, concentration. Seventh limb, dhyana, meditation. And then that final limb, 8th limb of yoga, samadhi. Samadhi is full enlightenment, a settled, quiet, controlled mind. So today we're going to go all the way back to that first limb, the yamas. There's 5 yamas. The first yama is AHIMSA, nonviolence. So that's our focus today, nonviolence. There are different forms of violence, physical violence, touching your body, touching others in a harmful way, using substances or food to hurt your body or others. And there's also that mental violence, harming yourselves with negative thoughts, harming yourselves with negative thoughts towards others, and harming others by expressing those negative thoughts. So today, as we move through our flow, just notice maybe those places where you might be falling into physical harm or mental harm, and then use your power of awareness to shift towards kindness. Yeah. Take your time. If you're not in Sukhasana, find Sukhasana, cross your legs, close your eyes, stack your shoulders over your hips, add a little more length through your spine as your sit bones get heavier, lengthen up through the top of your head, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, your teeth, your tongue. As you find your breath, use your breath. Attach your breath to AHIMSA, to nonviolence, to kindness. See if with every inhale, you can inhale a little more light, a little more kindness throughout your body. And use your exhales to spread kindness beyond the borders of your body, outward towards maybe someone specific, or maybe just people in general. Gently bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Draw your awareness towards your heart, bow your forehead to your hands. Maybe today add a little smile. Release your hands to your thighs. Gently open your eyes and lift your chin. Good. Bring your fingertips alongside your hips. As you press down into your fingers, wiggle your spine a little bit. See if you can find a little more length between your ribs and your hip bones, through your neck, through the top of your head. And then inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, crawl your right fingertips out to the side. Anchor through your left sit bone. Reach your left arm away from your sit bone. Spin your heart and gaze to the ceiling and soften your left shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, make space in your left side body. Exhale, draw your left shoulder down towards your right knee. Grab onto your knee. Pull yourself into a forward fold and then look to the wall behind you. Add a little twist. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Taking another little sway here from sit bone to sit bone as you work your torso over the fronts of your legs. And then just relax, soften, breathe. Take a big inhale, fill up. Fall into the stretch as you exhale. Walk your fingers back in line with your hips, coming back up to sit. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, crawl your left fingertips out to the side. Anchor through your right sit bone. Reach your right arm up and away from that sit bone. Spin your heart and gaze to the ceiling. Soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Big breath into your right side body. Exhale, roll your right shoulder down to face your left knee. Grab that knee with your right hand. Pull yourself into a forward fold. Gaze to the back of the room. Add a twist. And crawl your fingers out in front of you. Take that little sway side to side through your sit bones. Soften over your legs. Stay here. Let a breath in. Fill up. Exhale, soften and empty. As you make your way back up to sit, this time you can roll over your shins or swing your legs around. Make your way onto all fours. Take your time setting up here. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Knees underneath your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. Get a little stretch through the arches of your feet. On an inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Flip your sit bones high. Imagine you could drag your hands towards your knees as you pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly. Press the floor away with your hands. Spread between your shoulder blades and drop your head. Again, inhale, wave through your spine. Arch your back, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Dome your upper back to the ceiling. Drop your head. Twice more. Inhale, wave through your spine. Arch your back. Exhale, round. Bring the top of your head closer to your tailbone. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, inhale, cow pose. With those sit bones lifted, lead from there. Exhale, downward facing dog with bent knees. Keep a bend in your knees so you can focus on your spine a little more to start. Press the floor away with your hands. Lift your sit bones up to the ceiling. Get longer through your entire side body. Longer through your entire spine, top of head to tailbone. Longer through your armpits and your arms. Draw your belly in. Pull your front ribs in slightly. And then keep all of that length in your spine. Add your legs. Start to stretch your legs a little longer. It's okay if they don't extend completely. Melt your heels towards the floor. Soften into your breath here. Notice how this first down dog feels on your body. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders all the way over your wrists and pause. Press the floor away with your hands. Draw your entire front body up into your back body and then lengthen out your heels, out the top of your head. Feel a long line of energy through your entire body. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the breath, inhale, roll forward into plank. Keep that lift under the front of your body, that length from head to heel. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, roll forward to plank. This time, gaze forward. Exhale, shift forward and lower all the way to the floor. Nice. Untuck your toes. Walk your feet a little closer to the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Draw your elbows in. Imagine here you could drag your hands towards your hip bones without actually moving them. And then pull your heart forward and up. Inhale, baby cobra. Pause. Breathe here. Activate your legs so much by pressing your feet into the floor that your knees lift off the floor. Roll your shoulders back again. Re-engage, elbows in towards each other, and then draw your elbows back, heart forward and up. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Stay here. Hover your hands off the floor 2 inches. Find your back muscles even more. Stay here. Use your glutes and the backs of your legs. Lift your legs off the floor. Take a breath in, lift everything 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And right back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs this time. Shake out your head, move around a little bit. Take a big breath in through your nose and then open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, listen closely. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Come down into a prayer squat. Press your knees open wide with your elbows. Let your tailbone hook forward and up and lift the top of your head to the ceiling. Get longer through your spine. Good, if it feels good to move around a little bit, go for it. Loosen up the fronts of your ankles, the fronts of your hip creases. And keep your right arm inside your right knee. Just reach your right fingers out to the side. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Try and keep equal weight on both feet here. And then open through your chest. If you feel warm enough already to go for a bind, option for a bind around your right leg. Keep spinning your heart to the ceiling. Get longer from your tailbone to the top of your head. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release right into that other side. Left arm inside your left knee, reach your right arm up. Good, press your left knee open. Find equal weight on both feet. Maybe gaze towards your right thumb. Option for that bind again if you feel warm enough and open. Breathe here. Get longer through your spine as you inhale. And on an exhale, release. Fingers to the floor. Straighten your legs, drop your head, and just sway. Move from side to side. Step your feet in until they're hip-width apart. Soften your knees. Bring your belly towards your thighs, and then reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Chest expansion. Squeeze your palms together. If that's difficult for you, you can keep a bend in your elbows. On an inhale, stretch your knuckles to the ceiling. If your elbows are bent, think of your elbows reaching to the ceiling. Get wider through your collarbones. Give your head a little shake, lengthen your neck. And then maybe, as you stretch those arms further overhead, perhaps your legs lengthen a little more. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And on an exhale, release. Let your arms go. Stay heavy in your head, heavy in your shoulders, bend your knees a little deeper and unroll 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive up to stand, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Good, step your feet together at the top of your mat, big toes touch, hands to prayer. As you draw that energy towards your heart center, soften or close your eyes and go inside. Reconnect with that idea of AHIMSA, non-violence, non-harming. Finding those places throughout your flow where you can make that shift to kindness, kind action, kind thought. Bow your forehead to your hands, perhaps with that little smile. Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Today, interlace all but your index fingers, steeple mudra. poke your index fingers to the ceiling. Press your feet into the floor. Get long through your body. Pull your front ribs in. Draw your belly in and lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Arc up and over to the right. Anchor through your left foot. Press your hips left and pull your left arm up and over. Inhale, center, get taller. Exhale, side bend left. Pull your right arm up and over, send your hips right. Anchor through your right foot. Can you seal the pinky finger side of your palms together a little bit more? Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Soften your knees a bit. Pull your elbows down into cactus arms. Press your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Open your chest, gaze back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, press off your shins, reach your tailbone back, the top of your head forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pull your hip bones towards your wrist towards your hips, and draw your shoulders back. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Cultivating kindness as you breathe, let it wash over your body. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Shift to your right leg. Lift your left leg high, bring your forehead towards your right shin. Drop your left hip down, slightly square off through your pelvis. Press down into your bottom foot. Inhale, lift that top leg a little higher. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend, hips forward, heart lifts, gaze back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, engage your legs, lift your knees and thighs away from the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Kindness includes listening to your body. Feel free to modify anything you need to. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Drop your forehead like a pendulum. Lift your right leg. Spin your right hip down towards the floor. Press into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right leg a little higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lengthen from your toes to the top of your head. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Shift forward, inhale, standing splits, lift your right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a moment. Just observe your heartbeat, your breath, any new sensations inside or outside your body. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Take a moment here. See if you can counterbalance your seat here as you pull weight into your heels and draw your hips back and down. Counterbalance that by lifting your heart and reaching through your fingertips. Nice, tuck your tailbone slightly, pull your belly in and up. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Extend your arms alongside you. Palms face towards the floor. Lift your upper arms up and in towards each other. Really engage your back muscles. See if you can sit a little lower. Stay low. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, draw your knee straight forward to your nose. Round your spine, pull your belly in and up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose one more time. And this time, step your right foot between your hands. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Breathe here. Bend your front knee a little deeper and draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Soften through your shoulders. Pull your belly in and your front ribs back towards your spine. Soften your eyes, your breath. Breathe in kindness. As you press down through your feet, inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Find those same arms you did in Utkatasana. Lift your upper arms up. Squeeze them in towards each other. Get wider through your collarbones. Keep a deep bend in your front knee and feel that long diagonal from your back heel out the top of your head. Inhale, warrior two. Burst open wide. Spin your back heel down. Yes. Take up space. Power up your back leg as you bend your front knee. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Soften your gaze over your right middle finger and scoop your right heel and inner right thigh up towards the ceiling. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle. Shift your hips back. Reach your right hand to your shin, left arm to the ceiling. Good, keep that scooping of your inner right thigh up to the ceiling. Pull your outer right hip back and crease deeper in that right hip crease. As you find that deep crease, get longer through your right side waist. Press down through your back foot. Get longer through your left side waist. And now maybe gaze to your left thumb, if that's too much, side wall, or right big toe. Feel your body expand. Find your breath within it. Let it move. Let it shift. Energy. Big transition. As you bend your right knee, inhale, reverse warrior. Burst that right arm up and back. Keep your right shin moving forward. Lift your right hip crease to the ceiling and reach your right arm away from your right leg. Beautiful. Inhale, make space. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge, twist right arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Keep your feet where they are. Release your right hand to the floor, stretch both legs straight. Press down into your right foot to draw your outer right hip back. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, just soften. Fold your belly over your right leg. You might shake out your head. It's okay if that back heel is lifted. Let's stay here for another inhale. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, low lunge, bend your right knee. Exhale, chaturanga, your version. Maybe float your right leg. Maybe lower your knees to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Left side. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Press the floor away with your hands. Pull your belly in and up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose again. Step your left foot between your hands. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Pause and breathe. If your shoulders are super tense, you might widen your arms a little bit. Soften through your shoulders. Bend your front knee a little deeper and then pull your belly and front ribs back towards your spine. Beautiful. Press your feet down into the floor. Reach your fingers up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Extend your arms alongside your body. Lift your upper arms, draw them in, get wider through the front of your chest. Feel that length from your back heel out the top of your head and bend your front knee a little deeper. Inhale, warrior two, burst open wide. Grow longer through your arms, wider through your legs. Gaze is over your left middle finger. Relax your shoulders. Suck in and up through your inner thighs, your pelvic floor, and out the top of your head. Scoop your inner left heel and inner left thigh up to the ceiling. Wrap your left buttock under. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left hand to your left shin. Right arm to the sky. Pull your outer left hip back. Keep scooping your inner left thigh to the ceiling. Deepen your left hip crease and get longer through your left side waist. Power up your back leg. Get longer through your right side waist. Gaze to your right thumb, the side wall, or maybe your left big toe. Use your breath to create space from the inside out. Big transition. Start by bending your left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send that left arm up and back, away from your left shin. Left shin moves forward. Left arm stretches back. Lift your left hip crease to the ceiling. Make more space through your left side as you inhale. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge, twist left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Keep your feet where they are. Bring your left hand back down. Stretch your left leg straight. Press down and forward into your left foot to help draw your outer left hip back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Drape your torso over your thigh. Let's stay for another breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, low lunge, bend your left knee. Exhale, chaturanga, your flow, your version. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take another big breath in. Empty as you exhale. Let's smooth out that flow. Inhale, rise high in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift straight forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross your body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your right foot forward, stay in the ball of your back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, burst open wide. Now in one breath, exhale, Trikonasana, stretch your right leg straight, pitch forward. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee, reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, beautiful. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid, stretch your right leg straight and fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. We're staying here. Take one more breath in. Soften a little more as you exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Stay in the ball of your back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Burst open wide in one breath. Exhale, Trikonasana, leg stretch straight, pitch over. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid, stretch your left leg straight. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Stay here, take another breath in. Soften as you exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Check in physically, check in mentally. Any thoughts? Again, use your awareness of your body, of your mind, as power to shift towards kindness. Kind thoughts, compassion to where your body is today. Adding on. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Here's a change. Inhale, diver's pose. Squeeze your ankles, your knees, your thighs together. Rise high on your toes and stretch your legs straight. Lengthen your spine. Gaze out forward as if you were gazing over an edge or a cliff. Inhale, Utkatasana, heels down, knees bend. Reach those arms up. Exhale, diver's pose. Rise high on your toes. Stretch your legs long. Gaze forward. One more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, diver's pose. This time, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Stay here. Can you bring your right knee above your elbow and then fall in triangle? Shoot your right leg through. Come to the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. Reach your left arm high. Press your right hand down and forward to arc your hips higher. We're going to take a little wave. Inhale, open your left arm behind you. Exhale, wave your left arm to your right toes, round your spine. Inhale, open your left arm behind you. Exhale, left hand, right toes. One more inhale, left arm opens. Exhale, left hand, right toes, stay there. Bring your left hand back to plank. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Here's a big shift. Pull your heart forward, gaze forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Draw your left knee into your chest. Reach your arms overhead. Press down into your right foot. Pull your belly and front ribs in towards your spine. Get longer through the top of your head as you soften your shoulders away from your ears. Stay here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure four. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Bring your hands to prayer. Sit low in your hips. Work your forearms to your left shin. Pull your heart forward as your hip creases pull back. Breathe here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Listen closely, you guys. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot, your left hand to your left hip. Slowly as you rise, see if you can draw your left knee either into your chest or stretch your left leg long. Final stage, left arm will reach behind you. Maybe turn your gaze towards your left thumb. Breathe for 3. High lunge is coming up. In 2. And 1. Take your time. High lunge. Big step back with your left foot. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, star pose. Stretch both legs straight. Turn your left toes out to match your right. Good. Just make this feel good. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, horse pose. Knees are wide. Good. Inhale, star pose. Reach up. Gather love. Gather kindness. Exhale, horse pose. Draw it in. Again, inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Last time with a change. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. Turn your right toes in. Good, now just listen closely, especially if you can't see me. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Right arm to the ceiling. Press your left knee open with your left arm. Draw your left hip back slightly. And then spin your left ribs, heart and gaze to the ceiling. Option to stay, or maybe half bind with that right arm. You might drape your right arm behind you and try and grab your inner left thigh with your right fingers. If you feel comfortable going for that full bind, reach your left arm through and grab your right wrist with your left hand. If you're in that full bind, work to stretch your arms a little straighter. Everyone, power up your back leg. Float your hips a little higher to the ceiling. Get longer through the top of your head and keep spinning your heart to the ceiling. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release your hands to the floor. Crawl your hands to the right. Turn your left toes in. Both toes are turned in slightly. Grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers in your thumbs. Wrap around your big toes. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, fold. Draw your shoulder blades up your back, away from your ears. If it feels good to move your head around, go for it. See if you can pull your collarbones towards the floor as you press your heels down and out and flip your sit bones to the ceiling. 2 big breaths. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Release your hands. Low lunge facing front. Bend your right knee as you crawl your hands right. Square off towards the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, plank. Maybe float your right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, stay there. Lift your left knee a little higher and then shoot your left leg through for fallen triangle. Come to the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot, reach your right arm high. Press your left hand down and forward to float your hips higher. Let's take that wave. Inhale your right arm behind you, open your heart. Exhale, right hand to your left toes, round your spine. 2 more, inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left toes. 1 more, inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left toes, stay here. Bring your right hand back to plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Here's that big shift. Pull your heart forward. Steady and soften your gaze. Inhale, 1-legged mountain. Draw your right knee to your chest. Reach your arms overhead. Stabilize. Breathe. Turn in. Pull your belly in, your front ribs in. Soften your eyes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure 4. Work your right ankle over your left knee, hands to prayer. Sit low in your hips. Pull your hip creases back, your heart forward, and work your forearms towards your right shin. Breathe here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now take your time, step by step. Left hand to the outside of your right foot, right hand to your right hip. As you stand up, maybe that right knee moves towards your chest. Maybe you extend your right leg long in front of you. Final step, right arm will reach behind and you'll gaze towards your right thumb. Get taller through the top of your head as you press into your left foot. Breathe for 3. High lunge coming up in 2. And 1 with grace. Inhale, high lunge. Right toes land. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, star pose. Turn those right toes out to match your left. Zip up through your inner thighs. Press down into your feet as you lift your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, horse pose. Sit low. Twice more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, knees wide. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Here's our change. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Right knee bends. Left toes turn in a little bit. Now, if you can't see me, listen closely. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm to the ceiling. Press your right knee open with your right arm. Draw your outer right hip back and then spin. Belly, heart, gaze, right ribs to the ceiling. Option for that half bind. Maybe drape your left arm behind you. Option for that full bind. Maybe drape your right arm under and work for your left wrist with your right hand. Stretch your arms a little longer if you're in that full bind. Use your back leg. Power up your back leg as you bend your front knee. Keep spinning your left shoulder open. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Can you pull your belly and front ribs towards your spine? Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, hands to the floor. Crawl your hands left, turn your right toes in to match your left, so both feet are turned in slightly. Yogi's choice, tripod headstand is a great option. Maybe you grab those big toes and yogic toe lock again. If you're craving another bind, chest expansion, go for that. Take what serves you. Listen to your body, be kind. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. If you're in tripod, take your time. Exhale. Everyone release your hands. Crawl your hands left, find a low lunge facing the front of your mat. Inhale, plank as we find our flow, your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, full pyramid. Hop that back foot in enough so you can seal your back heel into the floor, and then soften over your right leg. Adjust as needed here. Both heels are grounded, both legs are straight, and your hips are square, so keep that right hip pulling back. Inhale, half lift. Come onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine. Where your right hand is, I want you to replace your right hand with your left. So bring your left hand where your right hand is, and bring your right hand to your sacrum. We're working towards Parvrita Trikonasana. With your right hand on your sacrum, level out your hips. I want you to imagine a teacup there. Try not to let your tea spill, so stay level as you spin your heart to the right. Revolve your torso to the right. Keep drawing your outer right hip back and level out your sacrum. If your right hand is helpful there, keep it there. Otherwise, extend your right arm to the ceiling. As you pull your right hip back, keep reaching the top of your head forward. Inhale, lengthen. Use your exhale to twist. 2 more. Inhale for length. Exhale to twist. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, step back, downward dog, and just pedal out your legs. Smooth and easy. Let it go. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your left leg straight. Exhale, full pyramid. Hop that right foot in until you can ground your heel. Soften over your left leg and then make any adjustments. Hips are square, legs are long, and both heels are grounded. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come to your fingertips. Notice where that left hand is. Take your right hand there, replace your left hand with your right, and bring your left hand to your sacrum. Even out your sacrum. Pull your outer left hip back so hips stay square, sacrum stays level. From there, start to rotate. Revolve to the left. Turn your heart and gaze to the ceiling. Anchor through your back heel, squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep your left hip drawing back, top of the head pulling forward. Maybe reach your left arm high. Use your inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Downward dog, pedal out your legs. This time, gaze to your hands. Setting up for pigeon on the right, just slide your right shin forward. Bring your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes way back. Lengthen your spine, and when you're ready, fold forward. Take note how this feels in your body. You can always come to your back and take a figure 4 stretch on your back. If that right hip is way off the floor, you can slide a block, a couple pillows, or a blanket underneath your right hip. And once you feel set up and settled in, close your eyes. Return to your breath. Perhaps return to your intention of AHIMSA, non-harming, non-violence. That shift towards kindness. Your way up to sit, walk your hands back in. Listen to the transition. We're gonna find Janu Shirsasana from here. I just want you to roll onto your butt. Keep your left leg long, your right knee bent, and bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Good. Turn your torso to face your left leg, so there's a little bit of a twist. On an inhale, lengthen, and on an exhale, fold over your left leg. Walk your sit bones back, widen through your inner right knee, and soften here. Make your way back up to sit. Facing the back of your mat now, find pigeon on the left. Bend your left knee, extend your right leg behind you. Take your time, you know what to do, set yourself up. Every side is different. If you need to adjust or modify on the side, go for it. No rush. When you're ready, fold forward. Close your eyes. Start to make your way back up to sit. Rolling onto your glutes again. Keep your right leg long, left knee bent, and just slide your left foot into your inner right thigh. Turn and face your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your sit bones back, widen through your inner left knee. Make your way back up to sit. From here, just extend your left leg out to match your right. Upavista Konasana, straddle. Point your knees and your toes up to the ceiling. Option to crawl your fingers forward, or maybe grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock, whatever feels good. Make your way back up to sit. Swing your left leg around and meet your right, facing the front of your mat, and then make your way onto your back. As you do so, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock your head side to side, your hips side to side. We're taking one back bend today. I'll cue you through bridge pose, Setu Bandha, but if you'd like to take wheel or Urdhva Dhanurasana, feel free to move at your own pace into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Everyone, feet to the floor, hip width apart, heels close to your butt, arms alongside your body. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. In that space underneath your hips, interlace your fingers. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Get as high on your shoulders as you can. Use your arms into the floor to help puff your chest higher. Press your feet down and away to lift your hips higher and send your chest towards the wall behind you. Breathe for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Release your hands, release your hips. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Rest your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Maybe in cactus position, maybe both on your belly. Perhaps one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Bring both hands to your right knee. Stretch your left leg long. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Let your knee fall left. Look right. Inhale back through center. Switch it up. Left knee in, right leg long. Take a breath in. Exhale, easy twist. Let your knee fall right. Look left. And coming back to center. Give your knees another hug. Try and wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze yourself into a tight ball, forehead to your knees. Take a breath in. And one last controlled exhale as you set up for final rest. Shavasana, settle in. I will talk you out of this pose. So release. Let go of any anxiousness, any responsibility, any effort. Surrender. Just be. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Add tiny movements to your toes, your fingers, your head. No rush at all. When and if you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Take your time on this transition. Acknowledge this shift from your mat to the rest of your day. And see if you can carry a bit of AHIMSA with you. Sharpen your awareness. Notice your tendency to fall into violence or harm. And use that awareness to shift towards kindness. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. As you do so, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Turn your gaze inward towards your light within. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. Dalai Lama. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.